What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today I just wanted to really briefly talk about the new YouTube policy that just took effect or is about to take effect. For me, it's going to start in February. So let me start off by saying this is a major blow to all of the small time YouTubers, people who are just starting out, people who have been plugging away at this for a while now and trying to find their niche, their spot, you know, in YouTube. Now, some of you may remember a couple of weeks ago, Logan Paul made this video, right? He went to Japan during his vlogging. He went to Suicide Forest. I don't know the pronunciation for the actual name of the forest, but it's been deemed Suicide Forest because of the high level of suicides that take place at that particular forest. Well, most people who of a certain age, or most people who are into, you know, certain things know what this forest is, right? It's not called that because it's haunted. You know what I mean? It's called that because people literally go there and they hang themselves from the trees, right? At a high rate, right? So he flew to Japan. He went to this forest, and lo and behold, he finds a body. And instead of contacting authorities immediately and then off, you know, getting out of the woods and telling people like, look, suicide is not the way. It won't solve anything. It won't heal your broken heart. It won't heal this, that, and the third. This is not the answer. And then put up the suicide prevention number, right? Instead of doing that and being a responsible human being, he decided to film the guy by blurring his face and showing his body just dangling there and making jokes. Him and his little croonies, they just making jokes, right? So then I get an email a couple days ago. In this email, it says YouTube is now going to be changing our policies, and I have until February to meet the new standard or meet the new threshold to still be able to monetize my videos and be a YouTube partner. So I look over some of the requirements, and it's pretty substantial. So for all the small YouTube creators, for the people who are just starting, as you know, the goal that you needed to be in the revenue sharing program was 10,000 views, right? That was the standard before this new policy. Well, with the new policy, YouTube has just did a 180, and now you will need to accumulate 4,000 watch time hours, right? 4,000 watch time hours. Now let me put this into perspective. So if you go to my channel, you'll see that I have quite a few videos up, right? All of my videos together equals to about 42,000 views, which is nothing to scratch your head at. I mean, that's pretty good, seeing as a lot of my videos have just been created in the last 2-3 months, right? I have one video that has a lot of views that was about 3 years old, but besides that, most of my videos have been created in the last 2 months. So when I broke down my watch time minutes, right? When I broke down my watch time minutes for my videos, I am sitting at roughly about 2,000 hours of watch time. So that means that everything that I've done, all the views that I've received, I would have to, and all the watch time that I've received, I would have to double that, or I would have to match that again in order to be eligible, right? But then there's more. YouTube also requires that all of the new YouTube partner applicants have at least 1,000 subscribers to be eligible. So on top of the 4,000 watch time hours, now you need 1,000 subscribers. I mean, come on, anybody who does YouTube and people who are trying to take YouTube serious and who are trying to create good content for their viewers, everybody knows that 1,000 subscribers is not easily accumulated, right? The view thing, you know, that's hit or miss, because I feel like when it comes to views and watch time hours, I feel like you create content people want to see and they'll watch it, right? I've only been really creating content for the last 3 months, and I've accumulated a lot of views and watch time hours. So I'm not really too upset about that, because I feel like if you want to put in the time and the effort, 4,000 watch time hours is not going to be that big of a deal. It's just not, because if you're passionate about it, the views will come. You know what I'm saying? But with the subscribers, that is a different story, because it doesn't matter how many likes my videos have gotten, doesn't matter how many views it has gotten, how many comments they have received. At the end of the day, my subscriber numbers are still way lower than 1,000, right? I mean, I've even, you know, told people that there's going to be a giveaway at this number, and still I have not received any subscribers for the most part. I mean, they've trickled in, but it's trickled, right? So I feel like with this new attack on small channels, YouTube is trying to find a way to not only just appease the people who are closer to the top of the food chain when it comes to the YouTube revenue ads sharing program, but they're also trying to say, okay, this Logan Paul situation that happened, all of us smaller YouTubers, all of us in the communities who were so condemning of Logan Paul, which in theory condemns YouTube, we have got to be punished for it as well. So not only is Logan Paul getting punished for what he's done by being taken off the top percent, but we who had nothing to do with it at all are going to be punished to try and protect the brand, right? I don't understand how that protects the brand, because every day there's people uploading stuff to YouTube that doesn't really fall into its policy, and I don't understand how that would necessarily affect YouTube. Now, if me as a small YouTube creator decided, oh, I'm going to upload this amount, right? I'm gonna upload this video and it's inappropriate, that's on me. YouTube should then watch my video, see that it's inappropriate, and flag me. Period. That's just how it should work. So, YouTube also stated in their new policy that Google Preferred, which is representing the top 5% of most viewed channels, will be reviewed by a human moderator before they're monetized. Okay. I don't understand. So, people who are in the top 5% of most viewed channels will now have to have a moderator review their videos before they're monetized. How does that, who does that benefit? Are you trying to say that the top 5% are so special, or they're so damaging to YouTube's image, that the people who get knocked off, who are being knocked off with this new policy, don't matter, but the ones who are at the top of the food chain, they matter so much that now they're going to be given a human moderator before they're able to monetize their videos? And it's not a human moderator before their videos are able to be uploaded, it's just a human moderator before their videos are able to be monetized. YouTube is trying to create this little bubble around itself to protect itself from anybody, anything that may hurt the brand, when YouTube itself is a brand that consists of communities, different types of communities that all are on one platform, right? So YouTube in of itself is trying to distance itself from its communities and protect its brand. It's becoming pretty ridiculous. YouTube also released a statement saying that these new policies won't really have an impact on creators who make a living on the platform, right? Which I don't really understand what that's supposed to mean, because just because you are currently not making a living on YouTube does not mean that you will at some point be making a living on YouTube. You have to start somewhere. If you plant the seed, right, you're not going to wake up in the morning and you're going to have a beanstalk shooting through the sky. It's not how it works, right? You plant the seed, and with love and care and attention, that seed grows into the beanstalk, right? So with that being said, also YouTube made the statement saying 99% of existing creators affected by the changes have been making less than $100 per year. Around 90% have earned less than $2.50 in the past month. YouTube also said the creators who remain part of the YPP program represent more than 95% of YouTube reach for advertisers. So at the end of the day, they don't care about us. The people who are at the top, those are the ones that they cater to. Those are the ones that they care about, right? Until they show someone, you know, that committed suicide in the forest, and then all of a sudden they want to act like this particular person's rhetoric or behavior in the past wasn't already very douchebagger, you know, douchebaggerish-ish, you know, to start with. Logan Paul didn't just happen. I mean, this is an accumulation of video after video after video after video after video, and then boom, he's in suicide forest showing a dead body. Everybody no one's surprised that he did it, right? No one's surprised that he did it. This is stuff that people who watch the videos or are in the communities kind of already figure, like, oh, this ain't really surprising. It's messed up, but it's not really surprising that he's the one that did it, right? That's just my 2 points and my 2 cents on this whole situation, man. I really just feel like YouTube is trying to screw us over, and at the end of the day, what are we gonna do, right? Me, I'm a content creator that I create a lot of stuff that's video game related as well. So I may just go in and switch over to Twitch and use that platform, or Mixer and use that platform instead, and build my following on there with my gaming. It doesn't seem like it's getting any better. YouTube has, over the last year, over 2017, has done a lot to really take money out of the pockets of creators through the ad monetization program. So let me know what you guys think, man. Leave a comment down below, subscribe, like, and share. All right, thanks.